Well, time for an update on vaccination efforts in Hamilton. We are joined today by Hamilton Mayor Fred Eisenberger and Hamilton Ticats linebacker Simoni Lawrence. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Nice to see you both. All right, I'm going to start with you, Simoni. Longtime Ticat, been with the team since 2013. Used to the way football used to be. The past year and a half must have been so strange for you. With no CFL season last year, truncated season this year. Maybe tell everybody at home what it's like playing football right now during a pandemic, training camp, traveling on the road.
Honestly, it's complete. It's perfect.
Of course it is.
we always try to keep that perfect mindset, but it's definitely challenging. We have to do a bunch of COVID tests and restrictions just to make sure that we're safe and we're keeping everybody else safe. Everything's pretty tough right now. It helps out that a lot of guys are vaccinated, though, for sure.
Sure. Oh, I can imagine, right? That makes it a lot easier, and you probably feel safer as well. Now, being on the road as well, you've had, two road games under your belt. Are you finding that different protocol in different places as well?
For sure. I think that some places are vaccinated and they have opportunity to have their stadium at capacity. We were in Saskatchewan and Winnipeg and it looked amazing playing there, just because of their numbers and stuff.
So that felt good to you, right? And so let's talk a little bit about the importance of fans, Simoni. I mean, that feeling, I know I've asked many players over the years how important, and I know you love to interact with the fans in the stands while you're out on the field. You're vocal. So this is important for you to see those fans back in the stands.
For sure. There's nothing like Hamilton fans, especially around this time of the year. And, they just give you a sense of energy. When you're down and you're tired, they give you that little charge. And you're like, let's go. So,
of course, and we think back, Simoni, to some of those killer playoff games we hosted over the past many years, and Grey Cups, and that vibe and that feeling. So we need the fans in the stands. We need people to be vaccinated, right? So with that, on that note, Mayor Eisenberger, let's talk a little bit about that push for vaccinations, and particularly the 12 plus, right? Getting that younger group as they're heading back to school as well, and to that Labor Day game.
Yeah, so looking forward to the Labor Day game, and really appreciate the positive attitude that Simone has kind of put forward. That's certainly an approach that we'd like to have our community at large continue to have. And vaccination is so critically important to how we're going to get to doing the things we love, going to football games or the Forge FC or all of the things that we like to do in our broader community. So right now we're at 77. I would say 78% vaccination first doses and 70% second doses. But we need to get up to the 90% plus mark to have a much more relaxed kind of regime out there in terms of vaccinations and in terms of restrictions. So we're working very hard. And in fact, on August 23rd, 24th, 25th, we're going to have a vaccination clinic at the Forge. At Tim Hortons Field, and helpfully sponsored by the Forge and Ticats. And folks that get vaccinated at Tim Hortons Field can stick around and enjoy the Ticats practice while they're in the arena and the stadium. So we're trying to provide inducements for people to get vaccinated. We want everyone to get vaccinated. We think it's important. Right now, we're seeing lots of institutions already starting to require vaccinations as part of whether university activity or Mohawk College and other industries. And I suspect that the city of Hamilton, because we have rising cases and we have a little less than average vaccination rates, that some additional restrictions might come into play here in the short term. So we're trying to do everything we can to get folks thinking about how important it is to get vaccinated.
And that's a little hint almost to people as well, as we're a couple weeks away from the Labor Day game. People want to attend. That's a big deal. That's our home opener, kind of like it was way back in 2014 when it was like a home opener in the middle of the year kind of thing for us, but for different reasons this time. And I think, obviously Simoni and all the guys, they want to have fans in seats. And so this is really, really important. And Fred Eisenberger, one thing that we also were talking about today as well is the fact that we're starting to bring in the 2009 age group. So those kids born in 2009 are eligible now for the Pfizer shot.
Yeah, it stretches the opportunity a little bit for the 12 and over, and so that 12 is now a little bit more flexible. So it used to be a hard 12; you had to be 12. Now, if you're going to be 12 in that given year, then you're eligible for the vaccine. And we're certainly hopeful that vaccines are going to be available for children under 12 as well. And that's certainly research that's still actively going on to ensure that we can get to that level. So schools coming up, schools are going to be open. And certainly we need, teachers and students to be vaccinated if we're all going to be safe getting back into those environments.
Wonderful. And so again, that vaccination clinic coming up at Tim Hortons Field, August 23rd, August 24th. Thanks to Mayor Eisenberger. Thanks to Simoni Lawrence. And we can't wait for football to be back here in Hamilton. That's it for now.